Hello, welcome to this BH Cosmetics Aurora Lights palette look featuring a green look with a gold spotlight. This is a pretty basic green and gold look that took about 12 minutes to make happen. From the palette I used Borealis, Australis, Glowing, 24K, Phenomenon, and Ombre. I started out using Australis, even though I'm pointing to Glowing on the palette, with a fluffy brush, and I took that and I brought it across the crease line on the hood and over to the outer edge of the eye, leaving just the inside corner empty. Then I went in and I put Glowing on the inside corner of the lid to the center portion, and I mixed that in with the Australis. This gave the greens a nice blue, green, yellow look to it. I brought the fluffy brush down below the eye and put a little bit on the lower portion of the eye, on the inside portion of the lower lash line. Then I brought Phenomenon up to the outer portion of the eye and brought it all the way up to the brow bone. Then I took a clean fluffy brush and lightened it all up and blended it together, and you can see the difference between these two eyes. And I brought that from the inside corner up the line of the shadow to the brow bone and blended it and pulled it together. Then I went into the 24K, which is this gorgeous metallic shimmer, and I did wet that, so I put the 24K on the flat brush, and then I used the setting spray to wet it, and then I applied it to the center portion of the eye in a spotlight. And I used my fingers as well as the brush to set it in there, and I put a little bit on the lower lash line in the center. I also put a tiny little bit on the brow bone on top of the ombre. I went back to the Glowing, and I used a pencil brush to put that on the outside corner, as well as using it to blend between the spotlight and the rest of the eye. Then I went into Phenomenon and I layered that and put that also on the outside corner on the lower lid. And then, using that same pencil brush, I went in and I used the ombre as a highlight on the inside corner of the eye. And then I took a tiny bit of Borealis and I put that on the V of the eyes, so on the outside edge of the lower lash line as well as the upper lash line. And here you can see the colors that I used on my hand there. This is the completed look, and that purple is really subtle, but it just adds a little bit of pop on that lash line right there and just gives it a little bit more density on the outside corner of the eye. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you're having a fantastic day.